Okay, here we go. It's the men's semifinals in the 10-ball challenge. Tommy Tokoph on the left.
This is
Mike Dechaine on the right. Jay Helford here along with Freddie Agner. How you doing today, Freddie?
I'm doing just fantastically, Jay. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I wish I could say fantastic. We're in the dog days of this tournament. This is our 10th day here.
Has it been 10 days?
Yeah, it's not so much the tournament. It's 10 days in Las Vegas. I love Las Vegas for like a long weekend, like 4 days or so. But after a week, I'm a little burned out on this town.
Race to 7, Mike Dechaine won the lag. His opponent, Tommy Tokoph, who lost at the hot seat match against Manny Perez.
The winner here will get Manny, but they've got to double dip him if they want to win this tournament.
Already having a problem here. Mike Dechaine has lost the ball. Probably went up the, there you go, Bill Stock getting it. We do have a diamond smart table here. Somehow ball go up there. I thought the smart table piece was off, but
I haven't seen that before on this table.
Yeah, it's the second time I've seen it. It's the same ball, 3 ball.
It's the same ball.
Yeah, I mean, if the smart table mechanism is actually on, which I didn't think it was, but if it is on, then the 3 ball and the 5 ball have the most tendency to get to the cue ball spot because of the way that sensor works.
Very interesting.
I can drone on and on about it, but we're going to talk about pool today.
Mike Dechaine to break. It's a race to 7. The loser is eliminated in third place, $1,150. The winner is guaranteed second, $1,550, and first prize, $2,140.
$2,140, and 37 cents or something. I don't know. It's a strange number, but it is what it is. It must be a percentage. 1-6 combination to start, and everything looks pretty wide open. If you can get this, nothing is guaranteed. Mike also lost to Manny. Is that right?
Yeah, they both got put on the loser side by this young kid.
18-year-old Manny Perez waits in the wings.
Just so you know, the finals will be at 5 p.m.
And it's a true double elimination?
Yes. We'll have one more 8-ball match in between this match and the finals.
At 3 o'clock. Mike's been here all week. Some of the other professionals have left. Mike must have beaten Corey Duel late last night after Corey's challenge match.
Yeah, I heard they play in a 9 p.m. match.
9 p.m. match. I believe they actually played on this table, the streaming table, even though the streams are off.
What time did the challenge match end? It must have ended after 8, like 8:30, something like that.
It was a 3.5-hour match.
That's what I thought. Because when I left, it had been 2 hours and 45 minutes already.
Mike making quick work of this rack. 1 rail across for the 8-ball. Brushes the point.
He's not as straight in as he'd like to be, but I think he can kill this cue ball with a little bit of low inside English. Let's see.
Just to the center. Hold it. He's good.
He's fine. Probably shoot the 8 and 10 in the same pocket.
1-0 Mike Dechaine, barring any mishaps here. Yes.
Unfortunately for Mike, we're playing alternate break. He'd like to keep breaking for a while. Tommy Tokoph to the table.
He's wearing the bright orange thing color. Just in case he thought we'd miss him.
Super nice guy, Tommy Tokoph. He's really elevated his game in the last couple of years. I think he attributes it to his move down to Texas, where he said he's been getting a lot of good competition.
Right. Originally from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Right.
Oh, we see him around.
You know the famous player that was from Albuquerque?
Who was the famous person, the player from
One of the greats. Cowboy Jimmy Moore.
Jimmy Moore.
He was from Albuquerque. I don't know if you knew him or ever saw him play, but he was
only
a great player.
Only on the Wide World of Sports.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was ESPN.
He was in that Challenge of Champions they did back in the 80s.
Okay.
30-some years ago. I go back a long way in this sport. I'm a dinosaur in pool.
This was a Legends event, was it?
That was called the Legends of Pool.
Right.
Mosconi played, Fats played, Puckett, Lassiter. And they did 2 of them, and Lassiter won both of them.
Is that right?
Yeah. Much to the chagrin of Willie Mosconi.
Of course.
Good break. I
Good
don't hear
break,
anything
but
going
nothing went
down,
in.
though. Not sure what Mike can do with this 1 ball, though, other than play safe. There's some balls tied up here. The 4 and 5 are tied up. The 3 and 8.
Yeah, that's a lot of balls congested down table.
Mike is considering his options in light of the fact that
Yeah, he's playing the 1 ball, fire it in, go 2, 3 rails around for the 2 in the same pocket. That's in, and straight at the 2.
what's he going to do with that 3 ball, though? He might try to play a 3-10 combination in the side if he can get past it. Let's see.
It looks like this cue ball's going right into the 3. Huh.
Well,
if it went, it doesn't now, I don't think.
Safety time. I think he'd like to shoot the 3 to the rail and leave the cue ball behind the 8.
I think so. Just stick it right there.
Notice that he hit it hard enough to drive a ball to the rail. He didn't want to slow roll that 3.
Well, there's no 1 rail kick to the end rail. Tommy looks like he has to jack up over the 8 and kick 1 rail across. Can he kick up table?
I'm not so sure because the 8's got the. He's up against that 8. I don't see any easy way to get to that
9's
3
in the
ball.
way for a 2 railer.
I mean, he can shoot straight down to the end rail and try to spin around the 9, but if he spins around the 9, I think he's going to go wide of the 3.
Well, he's going to try just a hair of spin, not big.
Just barely get around the 9. This is a very delicate shot. Yeah, he went a little bit wide.
Just a hair wide.
Ball
in
in
hand.
And he actually broke all those balls up that were tied up. He made this rack easier for Mike. Mike is another player that doesn't waste any time.
Nope.
If they're out in the open, he's going to be firing.
As he should. Professional player. Fargo rating of 793. I know, Jay, you want me to talk about the Fargo rating, so there it is.
Tell us all about it. Well, I've heard a lot of grumbling about that this week, particularly in relation to the amateur divisions, platinum and gold and all that. But they'll work it out. It's a new thing. They gotta make this system work. Mike is
got an angle here.
Yeah, he's churning through these balls pretty quickly. Comes down nicely for the 9.
Looks like he's straight in. Draw it straight back.
This guy's got a powerful stroke if he unleashes it.
Yeah, he's got one of the strongest strokes.
Do you notice any difference in Mike Dechaine today? A glaring difference?
Did he cut his hair? Oh, his face. Yeah, he shaved.
He had a full beard.
He
had
shaved.
a full beard. I told him he looks 5 years younger. I mean, he looked like a mountain man.
I know it. Doing that Duck Dynasty thing.
Beards seem to be in now. I noticed it with all these athletes, baseball players, basketball players. Everybody's wearing a beard. So now the pool players are wearing beards.
Even the fans of pool players have the beard.
Yeah.
Let's get a good shot of the family there at the end of the...
Oh, yeah, he's got a big beard, that guy. We might see him on the break shot here.
There you go.
That is a beard.
There's some beard in there. I think that beard weighs more than I do. Dechaine to break. He made a ball in the break and ran out last time. 5 on the side. Oh, he was about to get kicked in, but 2 ball got in the way, so he's still got a shot in the 1. Does it pass the 3 ball?
I don't think so. The 3 just laid out there far enough to block the 1. Will Mike try to cut the 1 abruptly to his left?
Or the 3 ball combination, the 1 into the 3.
I don't like that. Let's see what he's doing. He might be playing safe. Look at this.
He is playing safe the way he's
Yeah.
tucking. Oh, that's not. Oh, yeah, that is good.
That'll work.
That will definitely work.
This might be jump cue time. Tommy, you got a jump cue. I know that. You used it on me once. We played a one-pocket match once upon a time.
And he used a jump cue on him?
Yeah. We played in Galveston. That's been 6 years ago now. He wasn't quite the player he is today. He's really developed his game over the years.
Oh, it should be pretty easy to jump over this. I think he about 30% to make this. 33%.
Oh, he'll hit
2
it.
to 1 to
I'd
make
say
it.
90% to hit it.
Yeah, to
wow,
make
look at
it.
that. He
thought
made that look easy.
Yeah. Thought he had pretty good odds to make. Looks like he might have to cut this ball down instead of in the side. 6 ball is right by him.
Yeah, he's going to have to shoot it in the end and draw the cue ball back up for the 6. Won't do him any good shooting it in the side. He's leaning down to look at it.
He's got a unique way to look down, too. Legs together, straight down look. See that?
It's almost like a golfer lining up a putt.
Almost. And maybe he does play some golf.
Tommy tells me he has a job with a roofing company as a salesman now.
Usually you don't have the same words, job and pool player, in the same sentence, you know?
We could talk about that one for a while, too. Well,
He's come up a little short here, but
yeah,
I'm sure he can tackle this.
For some pool players, it's an excuse not to have a job.
I think the 8 ball goes in the side if you want to come down table or straight across the table twice.
Yeah, he's going to do that. Back and forth across the table.
It just seems like you need to tuck this right against the cushion.
He's going to shoot it down in the end. He came a little funny. Doesn't have the best angle. He's going to have to shoot the cue ball off the point.
Off the point.
This is, I mean, it's obvious the 8 will go. He's got to be real careful with his cue ball here. Very steady on that shot. Nicely done, Tommy.
Nicely done.
Looks like he's going to get on the board. These matches don't take nearly as long as the 8-ball match we just saw. Probably half as long.
And of course, that last match went hill, as many of them have been.
Ball. Game 1, Tommy Tokoph. He trails 2-1. That's a very unusual name, Tokoph. I don't think I've ever seen that name before. I have seen Dechaine. I never asked him the ancestry of that name.
Well, it's got a PH in it, so I'd guess Greek. There's my guess of the day.
Okay, yeah. So PH.
Anytime I see a PH, I think of Greek.
Okay.
The letter phi or phi. I can tell you all about language as well, Jay, but we won't drone on that either.
You're a very knowledgeable man, Mr. Agner.
Thank you, sir. I try my best.
Are you a college grad?
I am.
Where?
UMass Amherst, mechanical engineering.
Oh, excuse me. University of Massachusetts, mechanical engineering degree. That is a difficult program. Whoa.
Yeah, back then it used to be a top school. I'm not sure how it is now, but
no, it's a top school. That's Ivy League, man. That's high level. I'm a college dropout.
I'm sure the internet right now is going wild. They're saying UMass Amherst isn't Ivy League, Jay, but
well,
we'll let it go.
To me, no, I know that, but I mean, to me, any of those good colleges in the Northeast are Ivy League quality schools. Boston University, Penn.
Yeah.
I mean, this is high-level college. You can't minimize that.
I won't then.
Yeah.
Push out by Tommy here to a kick shot. I'm not sure what Dechaine is going to do.
If he can get behind it, he'll take it. Because
kick and stick.
If you can get behind and stick it, you got the. Yeah, see, he's calling that just in case it goes in, but he really doesn't want to make it.
All right. Because whether he calls it or not, making it's no good for him. Tommy would pass it back if he's hooked.
That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do, what he did just there.
Oh, he just got a rub on the 4-ball and the 1-9's frozen. Now, if these balls are dirty, coming from this angle, the 9-ball almost never goes. But if they're really, really clean, which they are right now, they have a shot at going.
Yeah, our cameraman, John's cleaning everything.
Yeah.
He takes really good care of this table and the balls.
Tommy's actually kicking at this, so if he hits the 1 ball,
it's got to go.
9's going to go.
It's got to go.
Nice speed. Look at this. Controlled the 1.
Nice
Hit
shot,
it
Tommy.
right on the dot.
Nice shot, Tommy. Mike says, I can never get a roll.
And I tell you, that one, he got a bad roll.
Yeah. Oh, he'll let us know.
Of course.
I mean, if he should lose this match from 2-1, he'll say, did you see what happened to me? Tommy's got an interesting way of taking his stance sometimes. It looks a little awkward, but it works for him. This is more conventional. That 10 got in a bad spot there.
Right.
Almost like the 8-ball last game, but even more difficult.
Looked like he was aiming high here, but it doesn't look like he has enough angle. Okay, so he's no longer as high as he was.
Yeah, just
He has
roll
to
forward, shoot the 4 on the other side. He's cleaning his ferrule with the cloth on the top of the rail.
Either that or he's burnishing his tip off of the rail. That's interesting. Doing a little bit of cue mechanic, cue repair. Tommy's been shooting really, really good.
Yeah, he's got to really stretch for this one.
Yeah, this starts getting to that angle that you're not going to need a bridge on this table, but any farther out, another 6 inches, and you might have had a think about it. It would have been the second time this whole week that somebody used a bridge on the stream table.
The biggest difference I see in Tommy's game today, Freddie, is he plays with a lot more confidence. He used to be a very slow, methodical player, analyzing every shot and position and stuff like that. Now, he kind of doesn't waste any time. He goes about his business. This is the trick shot here. You got to get right on that side rail where the 10 is.
Looks good. I think the 10 must be off a little bit. He's not shaking his head.
This is almost the same kind of shot he had with the 8-ball.
Oh, that's right. Well, we've got the best of it here. We'll see.
I think the cue ball is going to bounce off the point again. And it did.
Dude.
No problem.
2-2, back on serve.
Getting back to colleges, I know you don't like to talk about it, but I didn't go to an Ivy League school. I went to Oklahoma University, which is almost the antithesis of Ivy League. It's a party school.
Oh, UMass Amherst was the party school, but I hear you, Jay.
Okay,
I hear you.
Although, what Oklahoma University was noted for was like geological. What is it?
Geology.
Yeah, petroleum engineering.
Okay.
That's the course I wanted to think of. Petroleum engineering, because they're in the middle of oil fields there. Meanwhile,
Mike Dechaine not thinking of petroleum engineering or Ivy League schools.
Yeah.
He's thinking of starring in another season of The Hustler, which isn't coming out. Two-ball.
Mike just wants to engineer a run out.
You think he's going to fire at this 1-7 bank? Looks like all he has to do is touch the 7 and it drops.
He wants to shoot something. he really doesn't want to play safe. Yeah, I like your idea. Bank it back to the side pocket.
And then
if it
go
hits the
from there.
7 anywhere, it's got to go. Now does he? Well, we'll see. What's he calling here? I'm not sure.
I don't know if he didn't call anything. He must be playing safe.
Yeah.
How'd the last time he played safe work out? The last 2 times he played safe didn't work out too well.
Well, this one looks a lot better. I'm not sure. Tommy may have to go to the left rail. Does he want to try to kick into this ball? I don't. Yeah, he's looking to the left.
Calling the
one ball. The side pocket's kind of in the way. I think he can hit the one. Yeah, just like that. But you see the results.
On backside and into the hole. Well, he tried to lengthen that cue ball because he was coming up on the side rail, side pocket, but lengthened a bit too much.
Well, the only tricky shot for Mike is maybe getting from the 3 to the 4.
Interesting that he decided to play the 3-6 combination first. Just don't get trapped on the side rail.
He's good. That way he gets position. Before the match, Mike saying, he said, I've got too many runner-up finishes. He said, I haven't won a tournament in years, which is not exactly true, but really he's in major tournaments. He's been getting a lot of thirds and fourths and occasionally a second. Not that this is a major, but this would be a feather in his cap to win this one.
Right.
Because the field was very strong.
Because he's already viewed as a bridesmaid in an American pool to begin with.
Yeah, he's been on the coattails of Shane Van Boning for many years now. Long considered the number 2 ranked player in the U.S. Although he may be going back to the Moscone Cup this year. He's high up in the rankings.
Do we have a latest list on that? Or do they have to be
There was a list that came out after the 8-ball tournament,
okay.
after the U.S. Open 8-ball.
Did Shane jump to the top?
Shane jumped into the top 3. He's
okay.
3rd. Because he was down in 7th before the 10-ball and the 8-ball. So now he's in a position where he can get in on points and not have to be elected.
3-2, Mike Dechaine.
Tokoph racks him up very carefully for his break shot.
I don't think he made a ball in the break last time, but he did end up winning his game. His break.
Breaking off the rail. I don't see any soft breaks in this game like we did in 9-ball with Corey Deuel.
Good hard break. 7 in the side. Oh, he might have a shot on the 1.
I don't think so. I mean, he could see the 1. He could shoot the 1 into the 2. He's looking at playing a combination bank if he shoots it this way. That is, banking the 2 cross corner. It's a 1-pocket shot. Tommy does play 1 pocket. Does he want to do that, or does he want to play safe? Yeah, he could also go under the 1 and put it on the other side of the 2-ball like that.
Oh,
except
came out.
He went too far. As you can see, Mike can see the bottom edge of the 1-ball, and that's enough.
Yeah, I thought Tommy could have put a little draw and come to the end rail first and then try to kill her on the side.
Right.
But he went side first and came out to the end rail.
Yeah, it's kind of dangerous the way he went. He could have scratched.
Good look at the big spot Cyclop ball.
Once again,
it's a little long.
The one ball peeks out. Tommy has a pocket to the left, but I don't think he wants to shoot it because the cue ball is going to be tracking directly towards the other corner.
Yeah, and if he doesn't get scratched there, he'll come around the table and certainly be hooked.
I mean, he could conceivably try to make it off the two ball. He's looking at that, the billiard right there.
Right there.
Be a good shot if he can make it. It's not impossible. I'd say it's better than 30%.
Sure.
I'd say it's about 50-50 for a good player.
And the one is close enough to the two that it's not going to pick up too much forward roll, so it's almost just a tangent shot, I think.
This will be close. Even if he misses, it'll be close.
Well.
Close but no
close
cigar.
But no cigar.
Meanwhile, Mike's got an open table now.
Were you on the stream when we talked about where that saying came from? Close but no cigar?
Mm-mm. Nope.
It's when they're ringing the bell at the carnival with a hammer.
Oh, okay. And you got to go up and ring the bell with the ball? Yeah.
And if you don't ring the bell, it's close, but no cigar. They don't give you the little cigar prize. I heard you guys talking about that in one of the streams.
I always liked that at the carnival. I don't even know if they have that event anymore.
No.
I haven't seen it in a long time.
3 to the 9, 3 to the 4, and then got to watch out for the 9 ball. Where is this going? Is he playing?
Side pocket. I think the 4 will go in the side.
Okay. It must. He played it there. Well, it doesn't look it from the top.
This overhead view, Freddie, is a little bit hard to see the angle sometimes.
A little bit an optical delusion.
Draw back. 6 in the end.
I was wondering if he was going to play for the 8-10 combination, but this angle he doesn't have to.
No.
Just slide over.
8 ball's going to go in the same pocket as the 6. Nicely done, Michael.
Stretches the lead and looks like he's going to be raking.
Mike Pocket's ball is so good. And he's got a big stroke.
Over halfway there and breaking serve, so to speak. He's got the break. Might be able to stretch it out even bigger.
The winner of this match will be in the finals at 5 o'clock against young Manuel Perez out of Kansas City.
Kansas City, Kansas area.
Got to see this kid. 18 years old. It's nice to see some young players coming into the game.
Sure. I mean, he's a multi-time national champion based on whatever league or division it is.
Well, he's playing with the big boys now.
That's right. Junior national champion.
We've seen several good young players in this tournament.
The Hansen siblings were probably the most impressive that I've seen. Taylor won the Platinum division.
She's 17 years old.
Yeah.
She'll be out on that women's tour, what there is of it.
Right.
I told her, I said, if you get good enough, I said, you're going to be going to China to play.
Sure.
I said, that's where the money is. Nothing
Looks
down.
dry.
Tommy's got a shot at the 1. He's going to have to find a way to hold that cue ball. And the cue ball, if he cuts the 1 in the corner, the cue ball is going to go close to that side pocket. I'm not so sure he can avoid it.
Maybe because the one on the
He's
side
cutting
goes
it in
around.
the side. That's a good call.
And he'll do a little inside, I guess, and kill this ball one. Maybe put so much inside that it didn't clear the 6 ball. But he's still shooting.
You would think that he might consider playing safe, banking the 2 up table and leaving the cue ball behind the 4, but
It's getting
these
late.
guys,
It's getting late.
These guys want to shoot. Yeah, he's looking up table. He's looking to
Fire this one in and either go around the table or just go forward.
No, he's going to play
Nice,
safe.
play safe.
He's playing that safety. Because the
He's
3
cer-
ball's
he's
all the
cer-
way up table. He's got no way to get
Gotta
to
go, gotta go. Oh, he got there.
it. I'm not so sure if Mike can't see the edge of this 2 ball. Yeah, Mike's looking at it like he can see the right edge of it from his
Close.
view. If he could see the edge of it, he could cut it past the 3. I'm not sure. Yeah, he's
jack up.
like shooting a little half masse at the ball.
Oh, and he hit a lot of the ball, too.
Well, it didn't
Safe.
work out bad. It didn't work out bad. Tommy's going to have to kick at the 2.
No, he can't kick underneath the 10, so he's got to go over the top of it.
This is not an easy ball to hit because you got to kick off the rail and use some inside English and bring the cue ball back. Nice hit.
Nice hit. Full in
Well
the face.
done.
Looks like it's going to be safe.
I don't think Mike can kick underneath that 5 ball either.
I don't think so.
I don't really see a path to get to it. Maybe go, well, if you go around the 4 off the end rail, the 8's in the way. And I don't think he can go towards off the near side rail.
I think he's playing the 2 ball in the side pocket.
He's spinning into it. Let's
Yes.
see. He got it.
Oh.
He got it. Well, that's a nice billiard on the 7 ball. That's kind of a can't miss billiard.
And just let the 2 ball float a little bit.
Float down towards the 3.
Mm-hmm.
I think he hit this ball soft. You
I
just
think
kind of
so.
roll it in.
It's called the 7.
The softer the better on that shot. He let that 2 fly out there a little bit, but I think it'll still cut past the 3.
Yeah, as long as the cue ball doesn't get caught up in the 5 ball. It could hit it. Keep it there.
Not only did he hit it, he knocked it in. He got it out of the way.
And now he only has to play with the 4 to the 6 instead of 4 back down to the 5 and back up to the 6.
Tommy just showed us where he wants to put the cue ball for the 4. Little low left English and just have that cue ball slide along the rail like that.
Boom.
Nicely done, Tom.
Looks like a perfect shot. Pretty much a stop shot here, I believe.
I really see the difference in his game today. He's really matured as a pool player, a lot more composed. He used to go through a lot of contortions and facial expressions.
Gyrations.
Yeah, gyrations. That's a good word. Now he's a pool player.
Slow roll this one. Oh, well, he's hitting with the
drawing.
low as if he's attacking it.
Good control. Left himself a little bit of a long shot here on the 9. But really all he needs to do is basically
Make
shoot
it.
a stop shot. The cue ball bounce off the rail. Perfect position for the 10. Takes another look. Just got to cinch the ball.
I think so. Oh, yeah, obviously not feeling comfortable. Shooting off a rail. Relatively long shot for the 7-foot diamond table. He's overthunk it at this point. No, he's got it. Nice job.
10 ball to pull back within 1.
And the mini break back, and he's breaking.
So, Fred, what's on your agenda after this week is over?
Go home, take a nap for about a week.
You got to go back to work, man.
I do.
You're an engineer.
I got to, I have to go back to work and yell at people.
Well, you got a little practice in this week. You yelled at me and George.
Three games for Tommy Tokoph is breaking. Needs to keep pressure back on Mike.
A lot of these same players you'll see back in Las Vegas in 3 weeks at the Westgate Hotel where the U.S. Bar Table Championship is taking place. Those dates are August 22nd through 28th. If you're in the area, come by and pay a visit. That's
a big break there. Oh, don't do that.
Ooh.
It didn't go in. I'm sure Mike is shaking his head.
I'm not sure if the 8-ball is blocking that side pocket. I think it blocks the pocket partially.
Well, the side pocket coming from that angle is already getting smaller, so any piece that 8-ball takes makes it even smaller. I think he can make this ball.
But he's got to follow all the way down for the 2-ball.
Right.
Makes the shot that much harder. Good camera angle. Nope.
No, and he made a ball, and could be that Mike passes this back. It's his option.
Does he know he doesn't have to shoot this ball? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
He knows.
Tommy was just waiting in the background, waiting to walk in. Got to call something here? Either safety or the 3-ball in the side pocket.
Well, he's looking at where the 10 will go, but it's not going anywhere. Looks like it's going to hit the edge of the 3.
And from that angle, it looks like it's going to hit a lot of the 3. Yeah, I think we get a little fooled by this top view here. Short.
Did he call that corner puck?
I assume he did. He was aiming it up. You know, some of these guys have been doing the mystery call. If you can
just
hear
in
it.
Case.
If you can hear it if you're standing behind him or something like that. But they wave their hand, and I guess that means over there somewhere.
Mike brings out his jump cue. He's got to go over the 7-ball to hit the 2.
Mike is
not a
particularly
difficult jump shot.
Yeah, he can hit this. I don't think he's favored to make it. Excuse me. Very favored to make it.
I like it when they hit the ball like that. It's like they played it all the way.
Right.
Just stroked it. It's not like he's just letting that ball go and letting it hop over the object ball. He's actually playing the shot, playing for position, everything. And he's going to do something here to get back up on this 3-ball. I mean, excuse me, get back from the 3 to the 4. Maybe rail first.
No, just a lot of left-hand spin.
He got there.
Perfect.
He got there.
Really nice job. He even put the 7-ball in a better spot.
He slows down a moment, catches breath.
They've been trading breaking serves here, and it looks like Mike's on his way to break another one of Tommy's serves. We need a different term because it can't be his break. I think he went a little bit too far here. He's got to do something else.
Soft shot, 8 in the side.
Well, he solved that stop shot here, I believe.
You can just go for roll forward,
Crawl
take the 10 in
forward.
the corner. Yep. And just like that, Mike should extend his lead to 2 games one more time.
And breaking. believe at 3 o'clock we have another 8-ball match from the 8-ball challenge. And then 5 o'clock we'll have the finals of this 10-ball challenge.
Once again, the winner of this match will be playing young Manny Perez for the title and $2,140. But they've got to beat him twice.
Good shot of Mike's cue. It's a Molinari.
That's an OBQ, isn't it?
No, the shaft is an OB.
Oh, okay. Who makes Molinari?
Molinari.
They're not affiliated with another company, because I'm not so.
I believe there's an affiliation with Predator.
They are a subsidiary of Predator.
I'm not sure if that's. I don't know enough about them to tell you the truth. We need to get with Ira Lee, who is I believe is the U.S. representative for Molinari.
Because that's a kind of a relatively new name for me in the Q world. Well, Mike's got a good break, and he's got a shot at the 1, and there's an opening here for that 2-ball. The 3 is the toughest ball. You can see it down on the end rail here, close to the 6, but the 3 will pass the 6. The key shot's going to be the position from the 2 to the 3. Got nice and close to the 2-ball. He's going to have to go back and forth across the table for that 3. You're looking at the men's 10-ball open semifinal match. Let's see what he can do. Well, he got down table, but he didn't get across for the 3. It's going to have to come off the edge of the 3-ball, I believe, and bring the cue ball up behind these other balls. This isn't bad if it went past the 9-ball. Yeah, he got him. I think he got him with that 9-ball.
He's right on the 9-ball. Let's see what Tommy is looking at. Looks like
Oh,
he's
Tommy,
right at
yeah, Tommy's shooting past it. He can shoot at the 3. Play a safety right back.
So, Jay, just to close that out, Molinari is affiliated with Predator, and they really are focused on the billiard line of pool cues, or billiard cues.
Okay.
Predator also has the Poison group, which is their more economical pool cue line.
They're still noted for their excellent shafts.
Correct. The low deflection technology. Good hit.
Well, that's a safety that failed.
Failed.
Tommy jumps to the table.
These guys are trading games on the other guy's break. Mike really need to win that game to consolidate that break of serve, break of break, get on the hill, but Tommy's up the table wide open.
Nice speed there.
That's a
He
good
didn't want to
shot.
go too far.
Could have easily lost that ball with such a thin cut. 6 to 7 is going to be the tough shot here, since the 7 is slightly below the side pocket.
He just wants to come back above this 7-ball. Yeah, shoot it in the side.
Does he have to pound this ball?
Got to put a stroke on it.
Stroking off.
He got there.
He's going to be on the underside of this 8-ball, shooting it up table.
He wants to, yeah, he wanted to roll off the 8-ball.
He never even
just
thought
like
about that. Used a little bit inside spin. First time I saw that shot described, it was from George Fells, the late George Fells, in one of his Billiards Digest articles. That was back before the low deflection shafts, when people feared hitting with inside spin.
This will pull Tommy back within 1 game of Mike.
That's huge. At this stage, every game is huge, because it's only Mike only needs 2 games and Tommy needs 3, but he's breaking. Hasn't shown to be an advantage in the last several games. Tommy's breaking, taking a break.
Okay, we're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back. In action. Tommy Tokoph to break. Trailing 4 games to 5 in the race to 7. The loser will finish third. But it's $1,150 consolation prize.
Winner moves on to face Manny Perez, who's waiting in the hot seat. We saw Manny's hot seat match against Tommy earlier. I think it was yesterday. Strange ending to it. It was Tommy's break, and Manny took a break, and and Tommy sort of froze himself out because he actually should have been able to just go ahead and break.
And he waited.
And he waited for him. And he said he didn't. He said he didn't know he could break, but he was told he could go ahead.
No,
and break.
I think he was told he could break.
Yeah,
and then
definitely.
He broke empty, right?
He broke either empty or scratch. Oh, he scratched.
He scratched.
I just said, that if he scratches, that'd be literally bad karma. And he did.
Well, here he is, back on the TV table in the pro arena. A tough challenger in Mike Dechaine, though.
He could use a break and run, put some pressure back. Really looking for that ball in the side pocket, the 7 or the 8.
Hasn't been getting it, though, before.
Well, he fooled me there. I thought it was on his rear back. 6, 7
He
in
did
the
make
side.
the 8. He did
and the
make
8.
the
Both
8.
of them went in the 7 and the 8 when they went in the side. Tough combination to start if you wanted to play it.
It's an off-angle combination, but,
Cue ball
well,
going the
you
wrong
know,
way.
the other choice, and Tommy's a pretty smart player, is just shoot the 1 past the 2 and lay the cue ball behind the 2.
Right on the 2 ball. Right between the rail and the 2.
I mean, he's looking at these balls, but I'd be surprised if he takes this off-angle combination, but they've surprised me more than once already. Let's see. No, I think he's playing the safety. Why not?
It's like that.
What's wrong with that?
We have the jacked up 1 rail kick across, which would be very difficult, or down by the 10 between the 6 and 10 and up. I'm not sure if that's even available.
What Mike wants to make sure to avoid is breaking up that 4 or 5. Keep them together. Makes it a little harder for Tommy to run out if he gets ball in hand.
Doesn't look like if he kicks between the 10 and 6, it could possibly hit the 1.
That's what he's trying. He's trying to shoot between the 10 and 6. He's got enough room to go to the end rail.
It looks like it has to actually hit the side rail. Let's see what he does here.
He could conceivably hit the 1 here if he gets his angle right.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Ball in hand.
He was closer than I thought.
I think if he'd hit the very edge of the 1, he'd have scratched
anyway. Yeah. Well, it was a good safety. 4 ball is tough, but I think, does the 4 ball go into the corner pocket after the 3 ball's gone?
That's what he just looked at.
I think he looked at it that early, too, when he was first playing the safety. Yeah, it looks it.
Yeah, see, he'd like to slide off the 2 all the way up along this rail and shoot the 3 in the other corner, or the lower left corner. He's got the right angle to do it. But this takes a lot of speed control because you're actually going across this path of position rather than rolling into it. I'm pretty sure he'll get up where he can shoot at the 3, but to get from the 3 to the 4, the way I play this, I make sure I get, if I don't get right on it, get below it, because that way you can come off the 3 into the 4 ball.
It's a good shot. I mean, he's got a pretty big position window.
This is not bad. If he hits this slow.
Swing this 2 rails to the center of the table, I think he'll get to the 4. Or go straight up the table, I suppose, but feels like 2 rails.
Well, if he wants to shoot the 4 in the corner, I think he's just going to hit it flat and roll it slow.
Oh, playing the 4 ball up table?
Yeah, that's what he keeps looking at.
He keeps looking at it, but he came a little short for that.
Like I said, just roll that 3 ball in slowly because you are going along the line of position now. You got to slow roll this one. He's having trouble bridging here.
And as you can see, he's actually bridging into the pocket.
He's trying to shoot a little inside English, which makes the shot even that much harder. Oh, he wants to break it up. He did. Nicely done, Tommy. Beautiful shot.
Interesting.
So when he kept looking at it, he was thinking break shot all the way.
Break shot all the way, the line to break out.
Couldn't hit that one much better. As you can see, he's got the 4 on the side now.
That 4 ball could have gotten away from him, but he hit it just the right speed. Now he's got it easy on the side.
I've called every other one wrong, so I might as well call this one wrong, too. It looks like he's just going to slow roll the 4 ball.
Sure. Surely he's just going to slow roll this. Okay, you got one, Jay.
Hey, I'm 1 for 10.
I'm with you, though. I mean, I think he's showing a few of those gyrations you were talking about. The pressure must be on.
Yeah, we're getting to that nervy point of the match here.
I mean, it looked like he was just aiming up the 5 to the 6, but that cue ball is not going to be by the 5 unless he really hits it hard and comes back over. I suppose that is exactly where it's going to go.
Well, it looks like, yeah, he's trying to draw off the right side rail and come back out for the 6.
He's behind the 10 ball.
No, he's okay. It stopped soon enough. But he's got the wrong angle for the 9.
Probably can just slow roll this one too.
Yeah, just take the cut shot on the 9 down in the corner. Don't try to do too much.
Don't be too cute. Looks like he's going to go all the way to the end rail. No.
Ooh. He really used the whole pocket there.
He hit that as full in the face as he could and still make it. Good shot.
He's in good shape now. Tie this match. 5 games apiece.
He's shooting really well.
Well done, Tommy. I like the way he broke out that 4 ball.
Tie game. Race to 2 now. Mike Dechaine to break. This is him set to 7. It's the semifinals. It's the winners of the B side of the bracket.
The only other major sport I know of where they play double elimination like we do in pool is volleyball.
Wow.
I can't think of any other sport that's the format is double elimination.
Two and 3 in the corner. That seems to be the rules.
This guy is rumored to be a master of racking the balls. He seems to be considered second best after Corey Deuel. Let's see if it did him any good, this rack, because he needs to come up big. Needs to make a ball and get a shot at the 1.
5 ball tracking the side pocket. It's in. The cue ball's going up table.
He's got a shot at the 1.
Watch
Look out, 3 ball.
Well, he's good.
Mike put his hand out there to stop the 3 ball. Boy, it just stopped in time. Very interesting. The 1, 2, and 3 are all together here.
He hoed the ball. Jay, did you play much 10 ball when you were growing up?
The only time we played 10 ball was a ring game. It was never a head-up game. But if we were playing 4 or 5 handed, it was always 10 ball. But back then, that was the only time I saw 10 ball. Occasionally, 2 of the top players would play a 10 ball match, but it was rare. I remember one epic match between Buddy Hall and Jimmy Reed that went on for like 3 days. Yeah.
A headset?
Yeah. They played 10 ahead, and it took 3 different sessions to complete it, and Jimmy beat Buddy in that one.
Strong.
Well, that was a lifetime ago.
Lifetime
Literally, 30. I'm going back 35 years ago. Or maybe it was 40.
4 ball is tough, but if you can get on the other side, the left side of it, it's a 4-10 combination.
That's what he's thinking about right now. He's got the stroke to do it. Maybe just kind of force follow it. 2 rails.
2 rails. Across the table. 2 and through the center of the table.
Wants to get all the way over to this rail.
Don't
Don't hit that ball.
I think he's just free to shoot this.
Yeah, he turned out to be in a good place to cut the 4 in. He was playing for the combination, but he'll take this shot and look at the 6 ball.
Just hanging out.
Yeah, he's pretty fortunate. He wants to be a little careful because he knows the 4 is going to hit the 10. He doesn't want it to end up behind the 9 ball, though. Got to be a little bit careful.
4 ball in, and the cue ball can. So it's close.
Ooh.
It's close. We'll get a good shot at it.
See, again, the overhead's a little deceiving. I think he can see the 6 ball okay.
Yeah, and if he can see it, the issue becomes the 7 ball, which is at the side pocket on the other side.
Yeah, he's
But
got
the 8 ball is right there, so he's got to snatch this back a couple of inches.
big stroke here. He got back.
He got there.
And he's got a little window above the 9.
And that's all he needs.
Worked out pretty good.
Slow roll this, shoot the 8 ball the other side. No, he had just enough angle to go in and out of the rail.
Might slow roll this one. He doesn't need to go down table. There you go. Not the usual spot we see the 10 ball in.
Nope. Kick it up table. Probably go up and down or down and up. This was, wow, he fooled me again, shooting up table.
He's fine. That's nice position. It's not hard to go up table when you're close to the object ball.
All right. He's on the hill. 6-5. Mike Dechaine. Tommy Tokoph to break.
Tommy's got to respond. I'm looking forward to that final match. I want to see this young Manny Perez again. He didn't seem to be intimidated by playing name players.
No, and he beat a lot of them.
Once again, our next match at 3 will be another winner's bracket 8-ball match in the 8-ball challenge. And then at 5, it's the finals
of the 10-ball.
Manny Perez will play the winner of this match. Still to be decided. A lot will be determined by this break shot.
Final break by Tommy. Hit a good one.
He looks like he's winding up to hit it hard. Maybe harder than he did before.
He really shouldn't change. Not at this moment. But he might be overamped.
Don't lose the cue ball. He's got a nice, it's like a medium hard. Boy, look at this.
1-2 is.
Ball's going down, but the 1-2 are tied up.
Slow roll safety.
He has the option to push out, but I don't think he's going to take it. I think he's going to go ahead and shoot. Yeah, if he can come off the edge of the... Ooh.
Oh, now he's thinking of a 2 rail out. Go get underneath the 10 and the 8.
Well, the 2 will hold the 1 ball right there, but now he's got to hide the cue ball from the 1 if he goes this route.
2 rails, trying to kill it underneath the 8 and the 10. Well, he's below the 9. May have left some air, maybe a hair.
Not so sure. I think Mike could go 2 rails to the right, but it's tight.
Then
get to
the
that
guard
1
against
ball.
scratching underneath.
Can he go between, what is it, the 9 and the 2 ball and spin into the 1?
It looks looks like that's what he's going to do. He's actually even called the 1 ball
In the side.
in the left pocket, I think.
Wow.
I mean, I think he's playing safe all the way. He got away with it. Yeah.
Look at where the 10 is against the 1. He's so...
He's
Tommy
married
cannot
up.
go to the left rail. He's got to shoot off the end rail also. Mike's
Mike
smiling.
likes it.
He's smiling like, almost like it's a disappointed smile, but this is no bargain for Tommy. Actually, you're right. I think Mike is kind of realizes he got a good roll.
He got a good roll there.
And he's used to getting only bad rolls. You know that.
Jay, it looks like he's got either 2 rail or 1 rail.
This
2
is
rail
it.
back or 1 rail by the 9.
He's going to have to find a way to kick this 1 ball up table.
Well, that tells me the way he's showing it is if he can actually go 1 rail to the end rail now with English.
Right.
It looks
Yeah.
like it's right on top of this 10 ball, like he can't even get there. But
No, that's what
he
he
looks
can do.
it. Bill
Yeah,
Stock's got to take a look at this shot here. And
Cue
he
ball,
is. He's
he's gonna-
right on over his shoulder. If the 10 ball moves, it's a foul. I think the rule says that even if the 10 ball moves on the cue stick hitting it, it's a foul.
See that? He's cueing extremely to the left side of the cue ball.
Good hit.
You got to look at this. Look at this. Mike's not smiling now.
Not smiling anymore. Mike has a little bit of a clap there.
Well, not so much fun now, is it?
I think he's going to say something to Tommy like you got me.
Well, he can kick right that way to his left, down towards the one.
On top of the one. Cut it in.
Yeah, but this is
ball
not a big ball here. Got to be careful he doesn't go too low and hit that 8 ball. He does not want to give up ball in hand. I don't think he'd scratch off the top of the one.
No.
You just want to make sure you make a good hit if you can. He's calling it. But the danger of trying to shoot it like this is hitting the 8 ball first. Good hit.
Right at it.
Good hit. That will not count, though. And here it comes for Tommy. Are we going to see another hill match?
I think so.
Just shoot the 2 in the end and go forward for the 4 ball next.
Well, somebody just won in the background.
Let's see what happens in the foreground. Now he's going side pocket on this. Oh, no, he's just aiming. He's just lining up the 2 ball in the corner. He's got to hit high right English. Wants to get above the 4 ball. This is a good shot.
Good shot. Don't go too far. So the 6 to the 8 becomes the crucial shot.
Tommy's pace has definitely slowed down.
It has.
It's become a lot more studious the last couple racks. He wants to just roll forward, make sure he gets above the 6 ball. He doesn't want to be below it. This is not it. That is not where he wanted to be. I don't think so.
Oh, he's straight in.
How does he get to the 8 ball now?
Well, he doesn't seem to be minding so much, so it must be just right.
No, he's got to force this cue ball up table. Watch.
See,
he did. Oh wow, he did it.
And he's going to get a good roll here. Oh,
not quite.
Not quite the good roll.
He had a little bit of a difficult angle to get down on the 8.
Tommy's not thinking about it. He's going to go 2 rails here.
Maybe just go. Maybe go off the edge and go straight up table. What about just shooting the 8 ball 2 rails away? Yeah, like that. And leave the cue ball right there.
That's the only issue is that it's right up close. And
yeah, don't double hit it.
Nerves are there.
Don't double hit it. Yeah, that's what he wants to shoot. Oh, now he's going this way.
He's going to go this way and feather. Mike has no reason to be out of his chair. You got a referee right there. He's actually talking to someone. And that ball is going to leak out.
I'm not sure Mike can see enough to make it, though.
Wow, do you go ahead and just fire the bank here?
I don't think so. I don't think so. He's coming off the outside edge here, going back down table.
2 rails by him. It's a good shot.
Tommy's going to be hidden by that 9 ball, as you can see. But he can hit it. He can go to the end rail and kick at it. But if he kicks up into it, the 8 may hit the 10 and stay there.
Right. Call the 10.
You know what? He probably should. Just in case. Why not?
Because when he lines us up, well.
See what he's trying to do here, Fred. If he kicks the 8 ball this way,
the cue ball will go to the right.
Yeah, he won't hide. He won't hide the cue ball from the 8. If he does, he's calling the side pocket. If he misses this, he's going to give up a shot, I believe.
There's the 10.
Yeah.
Leaped right up. Well, Mike Dechaine shooting for the match here. If he makes this 8 ball, gets a shot in the 9, probably in the side.
Yeah, just make one good shot.
Out.
It's not a hard shot.
All right, you just
make
put all the effort in making the shot.
This is good.
Swish.
Could be for the match.
And if he gets straight in the 10 ball, straight in. Tommy's looking away. No concession here.
To win, 7-5.
Mike actually looked right at him. He's waiting. No concession. Still waiting. No concession.
Why? Don't concede this one. All right.
Good match.
Mike's going to the finals. He'll play Manny Perez at 5 o'clock. We're going to take a short break and be back with more 8-ball.
At 3 o'clock. Thanks, everybody.